So same thing with instrumentalists. Like when you think, oh, like this is what I would play if I'm accompanying somebody singing. Well, that's no different than if somebody was playing, you know, saxophone or trumpet or whatever. Okay. So if you have a melodic instrument, this is the kind of stuff that you could play behind them. So if it's just say you and a guitar player, you and a trumpet player, you and a singer, you and a saxophone player, you know, you and a violinist, all right, whatever it is, if they're a melodic instrument, meaning that they're usually going to be playing. Now, guitar is a little different because a guitar can play chords as well. There's some other, you know, interesting stuff that you could do, piano and guitar. But if the guitar is going to be playing the melody of the song, then this is the kind of accompaniment that you can use along with them. Now, that's not where it ends. I've been in many situations in which I have to be kicking bass, right? And that's kind of what we call that, kicking bass in the left hand, right? Kicking, right? All right, so like just playing the bass line in the left hand while comping chords in the right hand. A lot of times you're going to see, like we have some new lessons with Darby Wolf coming up in the upcoming weeks and months on organ. Man, like killer stuff. You'll hear like all this like kicking the bass and whatnot. If I'm playing organ, you know, then this is what I would be doing. I'd be playing left-hand bass along with comping chords in the right hand. I've been in many situations as well in which, actually too many situations, in which, you know, like the bass player might not be there, there's an equipment failure. That happens sometimes as well. You know, you're in the middle of playing a song. You're here like improvising and whatnot, and then bam, something happens and the bass is out. Well, this drummer's still going, so then you start improvising and playing the bass line with the left hand. So having a solid left hand bass is extremely important. All right, it is an accompaniment technique you really have to know. I don't get into all of the mechanics of the bass line here. Right, I have other lessons on that. All right, on just creating bass lines. All right, but I will show you this bass line and comping. So solo piano and group, you can use the bass line along with the chords. I know, sorry, I'm talking a lot. You probably want to get to the music, but this is important stuff. I want to make sure I cover it. Let's say that you are playing with a bass player. Should you ever do this? All right? Usually, no. Usually, no. Sometimes, yes. Like if the bass player, if they're playing an electric, okay, and they're like playing like way up high, so they're like playing, you know, they're doing their improvisation and they're kind of way up here, well then you can kind of get away with it.